Hi, this is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-minute warning for the week of July 27th. And in this week's 2-minute warning, we're giving you over 600 million reasons why your company should be concerned about how you select the carriers and brokers you choose to do business with. I don't think it's a mistake to say that 2026 has been a tough year for a company like C.H. Robinson. Great organization, but let's face it, they've been in the news for some of the wrong reasons, starting with a couple months ago when the Supreme Court issued the Montgomery decision, which held that C.H. Robinson could be held liable in state courts for damages caused by accidents from carriers they chose to give the business to. That was a big deal, but a lot of people were saying, how big a deal? Well, we got some insights into that question when last week a court in Dallas had a jury basically hold C.H. Robinson and a couple of other parties as being liable for the deaths of some individuals that were killed in an accident involving a truck. Now, keep in mind, that's not good, but the size of the verdict shocked everybody, $604 million. Now, this isn't just a C.H. Robinson issue. This highlights a critically important issue, which is a threat to the trucking industry and for shippers that rely upon the trucking industry. I was talking with some people in our network, Transact, we've got the best network out there. I was talking to one of them that's an agency that underwrites insurance for a lot of carriers. He mentioned that one of his carrier customers had an increase of over 1,600% for coverage which was less than what they had under the old rates. But it's not just 1,600% for one carrier. It's the fact that as more insurance companies deal with the issue of nuclear verdicts, it'll be more costly to find insurance, and some may just exit the market. Now, what does that mean for you as an organization? Well, right now, a lot of people are saying that's for carriers and brokers. Folks, you're kidding yourself if you don't think it's going to come for shippers. With that thought in mind, Transact, we have an enterprise risk assessment, which helps companies gauge how are we doing in terms of vetting our carriers and brokers. And I was talking with one shipper, and he says, oh yeah, we're doing a pretty good job. We have a written process and a written procedure. Well, I put on my internal auditor hat. Some of you don't know that I used to be an internal auditor for the Union Pacific, and that's a job where you get to walk around and stab the wounded after the war's over. But I asked him a series of questions, and at the end of asking those questions, I said, if you were being deposed and this was a question from an attorney, how would you feel about it? He said, I feel awful. Now, folks, you don't have to have that be your outcome. We have some experts that we can share with you and provide you with great insights that will protect your company and minimize the issue of nuclear verdicts. If you're interested in learning more, give us a call, send us an email, because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you, we're on your team, here to help, passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.